Hi everybody, it's Amalia, and I'm here today with the 2020 Crafty Goals collab with Amalia, my recap for March Coronavirus 2020. And if you're following along, please use the hashtag Crafty Goals with Amalia, and we can find your video and encourage you along in your process and your projects. And we'll get other people to encourage you as well. Look down below and you'll see one of the people that is following along with us in the hashtag, and you'll also see all of the ladies that are in the collab with me for the entire year. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and go out and check those videos at the end of this video right here. So Coronavirus 2020. You know, the month of March, our theme for the collab was Spring Forward, and it's been a crazy month. It's been a stressful month for everyone, and we're all coping in our own ways. Here's one of my coping mechanisms. Just a little something sweet every now and then. Oh, and then there's this. These are mega M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms. Look how big those are. Fabulous. Oh, and then the Cadbury fruit and nut bars. Those are my absolute favorites. I get an actual physical, emotional sensation of joy when I bite into one of those. Cadbury fruit and nut bars. Remember me at Christmas. Thank you. So it's spring, folks. It's spring, whether we like it or not, and life will spring forward with or without us. And the best thing that we all can do is just to continue to create. Those of us who are into arts and crafts and creating, just continue to be you and to create. I think what has also helped me, besides indulging in sweets every once in a while, has been to get into a routine. Our normal has been upended. Our routines are upended. Nothing is the same, and that's okay, because life moves on, and so will we. And get yourself into a routine. It may be a new routine, but get yourself into a routine that keeps you focused on creating, on being with family, on being there for others, on you know, that gets you into focus outside of the drama that's distracting you, that's going on in the world. I know it's very easy to say and sometimes very hard to do, but give it a try and you'll see that it's going to help you. I know that it has helped me. It's been a very stressful month for me, other than what is happening with coronavirus. I'm going to just show you some of the projects while I talk that I made. This is paper clay, air-dried paper clay from Iron Orchid Designs. I've had to deal with some health issues, with a family member moving out of state, and being concerned for them. Family health issues. My health issues are always ever present. They're just not, you know, out there like some other people's issues. And work has been super stressful. Work has been totally different. I think I'm adapting okay, and then some days I'm not too sure how I'm adapting at all. And it's been pretty scary and pretty stressful. I've been having my own anxiety issues, and I think I finally turned a corner somehow, some way this week, and I'm getting help. You know, I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking to coworkers, I'm reaching out to people. You know, if they need help, I'm helping take care of my mother. My mother's helping take care of me. I'm very fortunate that way. And so whatever you can do, develop a new routine and stick with it. And and we'll all get through this. I believe that 100%. So as for my goals, I've been doing okay with my goals, not terrific, and I'm okay with being okay with not being terrific. So for Deb Houck's 2 collabs that I'm in, the 6x6 paper collab or the small paper pad collab and the jewelry collab, I successfully did those. I did a really cute banner for the paper pad collab, and I'll insert the videos for the jewelry collab and the paper pad collab up here somewhere in the corner. And for the jewelry collab, the banner collab was very different for me, but I was very happy with getting that done, and I got that done early in the month. The jewelry collab, I kind of lost a little bit of my mojo. I didn't want to do anything, I didn't want to do anything extraordinary or extra, even though I always want to do that. But this month I just stuck with something I knew, something I had done before, something I knew I could do, and that would be easy and fulfill my obligation. And I did that, and I created a beautiful pair of earrings, and I'm up to about 5 pieces of jewelry items. And the gorgeous pieces that I created in February, if I do say so myself, I actually mailed out to a family member. Along with some masks that my mother is making out of her fabric stash. For Stash Buster, these are new products. The canvas I've had for years, and I plan on finishing this canvas with some of these products. But these are all IOD molds and IOD paper clay. IOD is Iron Orchid Designs. And I bought myself the molds and the paper clay package in January. In February as a birthday present for me, since my birthday is in January, at the end of January. And I used it up all in one night. It was really fun to work with, a little sloppy in the end, like towards the end when you finish it off, but so much fun, so many cool things that came out of it, and thrilled to pieces with everything. And I'm gonna work with these items and this canvas to finish a project. So I'm gonna say that I used something up in my stash, even though it's a new item. That's okay. So I'm kind of gonna give myself a little bit of a tick mark there, like a half tick mark there. And when I finish this canvas, this one right here, I will have considered it fully done. For classes, I finally did my Sandy Allnock at artclasses-.com. Sandy, her website is artclasses.com. I finally did my Copics hex chart class. Really a lot of fun. Dug deep into my Copic stash. Added to my Copic stash, and actually that's what delayed me in getting started. I wanted to use exactly the pens that she had, even though she says you don't have to. Sorry, I'm not built like that, at least not yet. When I get really good at this, and when I get really confident at my Copic skills, I will. And so that was a lot of fun to do. I finished the class, but there's a class project that's a full hex chart with just these blank squares, and you fill the blank squares in rainbow order to complete like an art piece. I'm calling the class done and taken, and I will get my art piece done and show that off to you all when it's done. For Destash, Declutter, and Donate, on 3/15 I did a live that was like 4 hours of a destash of my 12 by 12 paper and paper pads and paper stacks. It just took too much time. I was on there for too long. I was exhausted, and 2 of the people that purchased things during the live have not paid for their items. I sold paper pads, 12 by 12 paper pads that are brand new, one of a kind. You can't get them anymore, paper pads for $5. These are K & Company, Anna Griffith, and etc. And thank you to the people that did respond and pay me, and I mailed off their goods. And the people that just didn't bother to respond, be civil, do the right thing. I understand. Just say, sorry, I can't right now. Sorry, that's it. You know, just respond and let me know. I would appreciate that. And then someone contacted me afterwards and said they wanted me just to, you know, stuff a box with stuff for them from the D-Stash. Sweet lady, really nice lady. And, you know, we've been kind of going back and forth for weeks, and, you know, I get it. I get it. I get it. Just let's be honest with each other and be civil and let's be friends. You know, treat me like you'd want me to treat you. Don't leave me hanging. And so with that said, and with all that's going on, there's what I was supposed to do in March. The DSPs were February. The March was ink pads. And I wasn't feeling it. And it could be for a couple of reasons. It could be because of the coronavirus thing. And it could be, too, that I don't want to get rid of my ink pads. I don't want to do it. I haven't used a lot of my Stampin' Up! Ink pads recently. But I don't know. I'm still, like, not feeling the want to get rid of it thing. So I haven't done that. I haven't done my D-Stash for ink pads, and I'll have to think about that and revisit that. And then, you know, guys, I don't know. I'll get back to you and see what I do with that. But if you're interested in me doing a D-Stash and you don't have any feelings about purchasing really cheap craft supplies, inexpensive, like I just want to reduce my stash so that I could actually use my stash, make it usable and functional and something that I could use within the next 10 years and not 30 years. So that if I feel like I want to buy something because it's new and it's cute, I don't feel guilt and pang because because I have so much other stuff already. You know, let me know you'd be into it, and you wouldn't say, okay, I want to buy that, and then not respond to me. I appreciate that, guys. I really, really do. I did some jelly work. Look how cool these came out. I did some jelly work with some stencils. This is acrylic paint on deli paper. This is a Jane Davenport face stencil. This is a Patty Tolly Parrish stencil. You can get these at istencils.com. This is some paint from Folk Art with Patty Stencil. That's not a complete piece, but I was playing with more stencils. And I think I showed you my paint book where I do the, you know, I clean off my brayer type thing paint book on the last goals video. Look at that. Hot cha-cha. Love that. So yeah, I've been having fun with that, and really glad that I'm getting back into playing with the jelly plate. It's a really nice, creative outlet. And, you know, if you're asking, what do you do with these after you're done? That's a really good question. I wrapped a gift with some of these papers. I do that a lot, actually. You can make collage work. You can do ATCs with that. You can do all sorts of things, believe me. So I got that done. We talked about springing forward. Let's move forward. And next month is going to be Bloom. I look forward to hearing from you guys with that. My next giveaway is going to be April 5th. That's a Sunday. And if you're interested in taking part of the giveaway, please leave a comment in my videos for the month of March. And I'm going to select a comment winner from one of the videos. Last month's winner was Beth from Bourbon Creek Crafts. Beth, I still have your package. I'm sorry I haven't mailed it out. I put it in an envelope, and I wanted to go to the post office to weigh it and mail it from there. And of course, I'm not leaving my house. So I have been mailing things out priority mail because they pick up. It's a delay in pickup, but they pick up. And so I've put it in a new mailer so that it can get to you priority express, and the pickup and the payment is not an issue for me. For the sheet load, I did my sheet load for the month of March. I made 9 cards. I'll attach that video up there as well. I posted something to Instagram, but really all of this is just I'm not having any luck with this. I'm not really committed to this. These are part of my meh goals. And, you know, I don't know. I just have to refocus. And I don't know if now is the time necessarily to refocus or just to maybe just focus on what I can do and not what I can't do. You know, what do you guys think about that? And take a look at this. So I reached out to folks about a swap that I wanted to do, and I didn't get any positive feedback, and I'm so glad that I didn't. I'm so glad, because I really didn't want to do it. It's just something I put out for myself to do, and I didn't want to do it. Why would I do that to myself? I don't know, but I did. And so that's not happening. So we're crossing that off the list. Maybe I'll get the urge to do it again one day and I'll feel better about it, but I really didn't want to. And I don't know why I asked people to do it. But anyway, they said no, so I'm cool. And guess what? I spent $0 in March. Yeah, how do you like that? So those are my goals, folks. I'm okay with what I did. I'm okay that I didn't check all the boxes. I'm okay that I wasn't perfect and 100%. And I was productive anyway. I got some beautiful things done, and I'm going to keep moving forward. I am going to spring forward and keep moving, because whether I want to or not, life is going to do that, so I might as well play along. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. Please click thumbs up. I love you. Please leave a comment below. Do you want me to do a D-stash? Are you thinking, no, I'm not going to buy anything? You know, don't bother. It's not the time. You know, let me know what you think about the D-stash. I love your support. I love your comments. And don't forget, most of all, to take a look below and give a shout out and encourage all my friends in this crafty collab. Bye, everybody.